Hey everybody, I'm here at Quest PTS Gym and Massage Therapy with Tom Irvin. So today we want to talk, give a little advice to people who, whether you're an athlete or work out 3 to 5 days a week at the gym, or whether you're a beginner just starting out at the gym, Tom's got some great advice for us on how to warm up properly.
Okay, perfect. So welcome guys. We're going to show Pat a bit of a push-up progression. A lot of people come into the gym, they have lower back stiffness, hip issues, and knee issues. So this is going to be a great drill to wake up the stomach and avoid a lot of those pains people get. So basically what the exercise is, we'll hold this push-up position, and what you're going to notice is I'm going to watch Pat's hips. A lot of people compensate by shifting the hips to the side or rotating. So the gist of the movement is to take one hand off the floor, touching the elbow, and back to the floor. So we're going to let Pat try this drill.
You made that look easy.
I only did one rep. Okay, so with the feet wide apart, so being a beginner, there is different progressions for this, but somebody that does have experience in the gym, feet wider apart. There's a connection between the stomach and the glute muscle, so contracting the glutes, contracting the stomach nice and tight. The next thing the client's going to do is visualize there's a glass of water on the hips. I don't want that water to shift off. So slowly the athlete's going to take one hand off the floor, touching the crease of the opposite elbow. And back down. Same thing again, other side. Beautiful. So a little bit of hip movement, just has to focus on tighter abs and tighter glutes. Try again, Pat. Good. It's a little bit of work to go, but very well done for the first movement. Second one is me for the legs. Something you can do at a desk. A lot of athletes that come in are computer type professions. Get a lot of tightness in the back side. It's a great drill to loosen up the back side that relates to knee issues, ankle issues, and also lower back. So what we're going to do on this movement, the athlete's going to put the foot up on an angle, toe pointing up towards the knee. Focus both butt cheeks being flat with each other, meaning one thumb is not ahead of the other one. So from here, with the toe up, contracting the thigh muscle, chest nice and tall, we're going to bend forward from the hips as far as possible. Common thing that happens, clients round here, hence they get spine issues. So Pat, we'll put one foot up. Excellent. So first off, making sure there's a nice flat line, so pushing this butt cheek back a little bit, slide the foot back. Back nice and tall. He's going to cross the arms like this. Toe, which is a very big importance, to point up towards the knee. Keeping the thigh as tight as possible. His goal is to bend from this hip. So keeping the back nice and tall. We're going to put an imaginary ice cube on his lower back, so we're going to exaggerate that back position. He's going to bend from the hips. Holding that position, back straighter, taller, taller, and right back up. Excellent, and again. Really trying to tune in to bend from the hips. And then back up. Excellent. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Great. Thanks, Tom.
So thanks, Tom. Those are some great tips. Now, when it comes to nutrition, because we know that exercise is one thing, but diet plays a big part in the role. What advice do you have for our viewers when it comes to nutrition?
Sure. There's so many different types of diets out there. We have ketogenic diet, Paleolithic diet, so many different things, but the number one thing that I find with most people is having the same thing too often. You get allergic reactions to food, weakens the immune system. One thing I really recommend is having a food rotation system, not the same food all the time. So I'm a big fan of having beef one day, fish the next day.
Here's an expert dad.
There's Luc from Canada.
Guys doing? What's
Nice, Luc.
You know,
So prime example, so I go to Nat Canada, have some great meals through Chef Luc. Great variety of different proteins from fish, pork, protein. Try and experiment with different foods. Don't have the same thing every day. Fish has a lot of benefits, but every day can backfire. So fish one day, pork the next day, beef the next day. Take advantage of great food from this man.
And if it gets stale, try cooking with regions, try cooking with different backgrounds, ethnicities, I guess you could say. Try thinking Asian, try thinking Thailand, try Ireland even. Try getting creative with your food with regions if you're sick of the same flavors.
Yeah, great advice. Yeah, definitely. Thanks, Luc.
Thanks, guys.
great. Thanks again, Tom. But one last thing I forgot to ask about that maybe our viewers might be interested in is, do you have any supplement advice? Because I know you sell a lot of it here. What advice do you give to your gym members?
One thing is a lot of people use the same product over and over. Big thing on the market is whey protein. So we came across a great line called Paleoethics. The reason why we like that, it's a beet protein. So you absorb a high quality amount of amino acids, rejuvenate a little bit better, but you can put more rotation into your supplementation so you're not having the same thing over and over. And number one thing I like with this product, when you look at their list, number one thing is the actual ingredient. Most other products, there's been 4 or 5 other products listed in the first set of ingredients that has nothing to do with the product, just garbage and fillers. Actually, hold on. There's Karine. Hey, with my order Paleolithics. That's really nice. Hi, Karine.
Perfect timing.
This is free today. Oh, great.
All of your things are here.
Yeah, so if you want to zoom in, this is a great product. So this is a serum protein. First thing on the list, by coincidence, beef protein.
So what's the difference between that and whey protein again?
Different amino acid profiles, so some argue that whey has some different effects to the body, but back to what I said before, nutrition. Fish has benefits, pork has benefits, same thing over and over again, backfires. So if I have whey protein one day, next day I'll go to beef protein. Not too many products are like that in the market, so that's why I go with this line.